Why does every guy cheat on you? Trust me, I know. How come girls always call you their friend? I can tell you. We'll talk about your strengths and we'll talk about emotions. Secrets of Birthdays, now live for purchase. Check out yours at secretsofbirthdays.com. Namaste, and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. My name is Christopher Rayman Witecki, and I'm your soul biographer, here to translate what's going on up in the outerverse down into figuring out your innerverse. And I'm so grateful to be back. Once again, I have been off the air. I'll explain in just a minute. First, a couple announcements. One, I'm doing a webcam workshop at the end of the month and the beginning of April called Jumpstart the Heart. This is in response to many of my clients who are telling me that they're having a hard time finding love, or they're having a hard time really feeling their heart, or they're having a difficult time figuring out what they should do or what they really want. This is a disconnection to your heart, my friend. Come Jumpstart the Heart for just $33.95. This is a class one-on-one with me, actually 1-on-8, and we're going to get in a 90-minute period some basic fundamentals to returning to your heart and restoring faith in your inner child. So check it out. Also, if you buy a 1-hour reading with me right now, you will get a free Secrets of Birthday video emailed to you before the reading. And I got to say, I'm loving the way this is working because people come to the reading now with questions and they're informed. This is a 20-minute video you get for free, which is based on your chart, and then you get the reading. So come on down to soulmart.me. That's where this is all sold. And by the way, soulmart.me is a nonprofit co-op. We're developing it into a nonprofit co-op. So when you are investing in Soulmart, you're investing in the ability for other practitioners to come out as well. We put all of our money back into promoting our kind, if you will. So that said, we're in a very difficult time. The sun is in Pisces. The universe is investing an incredible amount of psychic energy in the Pisces vibration. It really is that cliche of let go and let God. I myself found myself on my back in the hospital again. I want to say thank you to every person that sent well wishes and spirit and prayer. I did really feel it, and I bounced back. And it just goes to show you we are all human, and that's really kind of what we're being forced to face right now, is our humanity, our own compassion for ourselves. And we're also having to stand up for those new emotional boundaries we work so hard on. So without further ado, let's take the Ascension elevator and dive deep into you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. During a Mercury retrograde, the up button will go down and the down button will go up on the Ascension elevator. Please remain seated until I've turned off the no floating sign. And as always, thank you for flying with Christopher Witecki.
Hello, Lunar Baby, and welcome now to 33,000 feet. We're going to focus on the horoscopes for Cancers, Cancer risings, and if you bought a Lightcast report card, we call you a human developer. Because truly emotion, which is what Cancers seek to be masters of, is the field where we do our human growth. Humans really only grow when they feel bad. It's when we feel bad that we're motivated to change, and so Cancers really are, in some ways, the bravest of the zodiac. Now, where we are right now is in Pisces. The 7-day forecast begins with the sun in Pisces. We're in chapter 3 with the sun in Pisces. You are working on the I believe state of awareness. Cancers are working on what you really believe in. The bottom of this are just the heartfelt facts and shaking off maybe the way you're raised. Then it moves into knowledge, education, forming an opinion. And now we're at the part of the transit. We're working on your wisdom, your collective conscious, and at the big part of it, your life, meaning, and purpose. What gives life meaning and purpose anyways? That's what you're going to try to get passionate about this week. Now, the universe has brought a whole orchestra of planets to help you. At the lower end, helping you with core belief is intuition and now Mercury retrograde. In the center, with wisdom and knowledge, you are healing with Chiron and restoring balance with Venus. And now this week, the sun, I love, is focused on that life purpose, finding that top of the iceberg or the tip of the mountain as far as you want to go. And there's Mars to help you get there faster. And your home planet, the moon, will strum all of this during the course of this week. So it's a passionate week. Now, another story going on for the crabs is Saturn in Scorpio, which is now retrograde. This is having you do some deep cuts from childhood wounds. Why? Well, the universe is very serious about you stepping into what your heart truly deserves. But you have been cutting what is in the way of love, in the way of creativity, in the way of inner child expression. Saturn has been helping you be strong to cut these things out of your life, but now that it's retrograde, you're going to have to be the strong one to protect your inner child. So that's a theme of the week. And then Pluto, of course, the story of marriage, one of the longest stories that poor Cancers and Cancer risings have been dealing with. And now it moves to a new degree this week where you want to love yourself and love the potential of anything that's not the past. That's basically where we're going to stand in that part of our conscious room. So let's do your 7-day play-by-play, and as you know, I like to do it in outer space. All right, here we are out by Eye Protect, and we're going to start, of course, with Sunday. Sunday is cloudy and pensive for the Cancers and Cancer risings, at least in a bigger point for Cancer risings. The moon in Pisces is pulling emotion into the speculative, and that's really the beginning of the belief structure transit. So you're wondering what you do believe, wondering where your faith is, and it's a very psychic day, so you're picking up maybe on the past, and the past may even be a past life, really, when the moon crosses Neptune. You might have been prosecuted in a past life for some sort of a religious belief, and those kind of weird feelings are coming up out of nowhere. It doesn't really matter where they come up from, but when we have weird feelings come up, that's kind of a Neptune thing. You want to drill down and figure out what that is. On Monday, it's Lightcast Day and Love Fest Day, so it's a double spiritual holiday. There's a party in Pisces, and this is the day where the moon really crosses most of it, and we're getting pushed and pulled in different areas. Now, Jupiter rules the day, which means unlimited possibility. That's the root intention of the day, to just set a high benchmark of unlimited possibility and be open to trying new things. But let's take a closer look at that party in Pisces. It is intense. Remember, Neptune, intuition. Mercury, I think. Venus, giving and receiving and restoring of that. Chiron, I be, which is really I heal, and then I love and I am, action energy. So this is all the energy dedicated to Cancer and Cancer risings in believing in yourself, finding your inner faith, and finding at the tip of this your life purpose and why you believe you are here. This is some of the depth and meaning you are seeking. Now, as the moon crosses Chiron, the IB energy, you'll basically be invited to go ahead and let go of the past, put it to the past, let it go, really let it heal. Then the moon crosses Venus for a love fest. That's the point when literally you can start to open up to new beliefs and open up to believing in what you want and open up to the future. Then the moon crosses the sun for Lightcast Day. Now, Lightcast Day is also known as the new moon. If you're a Cancer, you're probably very much tied to the moon. It's when the sun, the moon, and the earth all line up in a harmonic, and this gives us a very powerful spiritual emotional boost. And the more spirit emotion we put into something, the more likely we're going to attract its match according to the law of attraction. So light casting is the intentional boosting of what we want. So in your case, you're really boosting to draw in and understand your life purpose. That's what Cancer and Cancer rising. What is a life purpose? What will make me feel just incredibly needed and appreciated? And when you put out that love and fill your heart, what you're doing is you're imagining what that feeling will be like. This is how I want to feel out there. So when I feel about my life. And gratitude is I'm grateful and willing to go wherever the universe takes me. So that is the Lightcast ceremony that you're going to want to do on Lightcast Day, which is Monday, a very powerful start to the week. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I've done that a couple times now. Alrighty, So let's move on to Tuesday. Tuesday is cloudy and probably career triggered. The moon crosses over Uranus, and so emotions need to respond differently. That probably means you're going to be thrown something weird at work, or something weird on your career legacy, or something weird thrown at you about a decision you made, an important decision that relates to legacy, such as children or where you're going. At the same time, what you really believe in as far as life purpose is somewhat tested, because this is going to be a very passionate day with the Uranus 22 degrees sun in Pisces. So some breakthrough in what you believe in, but probably the trigger is career. On top of that, we have a bona fide yod. And a yod is God giving us the finger, represented by the turquoise lines here off to screen right. And what this yod is saying, which goes into full intensity on Tuesday and stays for 10 days intense and longer, is it says basically, if you just follow where the yod is pointing, which is Jupiter, that's the finger of God pointing to Jupiter. And Jupiter is with Cancers and inner faith. I know you didn't want to hear that. But basically, when you are decisive about I have faith, and you are decisive about that, and you are strong and clear about that in yourself, about what you have faith in, then the marriage part of things will take care of themselves. And also, Saturn and Scorpio, the inner child and finding love, will take care of itself. So in a nutshell, the Yod says to Cancers, have faith and it'll all work out. Not kidding. Now the red line is the energy between you and beliefs. So your old beliefs probably didn't really believe having faith would make it work out, because that red line means that there's conflict between having faith in yourself and the work of the beliefs this month. So what you want to do is do the belief work separate from the having faith work. They're just different things. What church you go to has nothing to do with whether or not you have faith in yourself and the universe. That's basically what that is saying. Then on Wednesday, it's sunny and professional. Mercury rules the day. Now Mercury is still retrograde, so you're still kind of getting to the bottom of what you believe with that retrograde. But you'll also get to the bottom, I think, of where you want to go, or where you think life purpose is, So I think some discovery on life purpose. At the same time, emotions are focused on career, so Wednesday should be a productive and pretty decent day. Thursday, sunny and ambitious. Another good day. Venus rules the day, so you're going to feel restored and at harmony with beliefs, probably restored and at harmony with where you see your life purpose pointing. And the moon in Aries is going to make you very career-driven in the first half of the day, and then you become very socially ambitious the second half. So Thursday, another good day, particularly networking the second half of the day. Then comes Friday, and Friday is going to be a cloudy day because Neptune rules the day. So in this energy of Pisces, I think we're all going to be a little drunk on the Pisces energy, where it's foggy and we're sleepy, and it's been a very, very foggy Pisces period. So we're in that state, but your emotions are social, so you're probably being forced to be out there, and there might be a point where you're torn between what your inner child wants and what your obligations to society is. And that's probably the first time where you're going to have to be strong for yourself with protecting your inner child and not letting yourself go down the wrong path, at least where you were in the past. So a little standing up for yourself on Friday. Then on Saturn Day, Saturn actually rules the day, and I think you are again feeling social, but today feeling rather strong. The sun comes back out, Saturn rules, and this is where you're going to be you're going to be able to be decisive and commit to a life purpose direction. Like, I think my life purpose is this way. Now, you're not going to have to know all this. Neptune is only at 3 degrees, and it's going to work through the whole transit. It's a very powerful outer planet. So we're talking about 10 years of life purpose walking. But this is the hard work here, the beginning steps and the beginning path you go down. So this is, I think, a little bit harder than later stages. And by Saturday, I think you're kind of clear on where you want to go and grow. Then on Fun Day Sunday, it's cloudy with a chance of some anxiety because the moon now shifts out of friend society into your subconscious on Sunday. So it is a truly spiritual day for the crabs on Sunday. On top of that, it's going to cross that Jupiter I was showing you in the Yod. And so that part where you have to have faith, well, that is emotionally tested on Sunday. So you definitely want to show up for yourself when it comes to that inner faith. And Mars ruling the day means you're going to feel anxious to act on your life purpose. So energy's pushing and pulling in different directions. Just be clear on that inner faith. And if you can act on the life purpose, do. It'll take away the anxiety. All right, Crab, let's fly home and wrap it up. Well, thanks for watching your horoscope. And in closing, I just want to remind you of a couple of points. On the one hand, listen to those little birdies. Listen to that instinct. Neptune is plowing through to open up our psychic awareness, and the ones who will do well are the ones who listen. Mercury is retrograde to the end of this horoscope, which means reconsider, rethink, be open to ideas you're not open to. If you normally listen, speak up. If you normally speak up, listen. And don't forget about that Yod with Jupiter. You want to be decisive about the topic I talked about in your horoscope. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to be of soul service. Remember, I am live on Mondays at 12 noon Pacific with my guided hangouts where I go into a deep topic and dive into what we're dealing with on a deeper level. And if you don't know, if you receive GA text and Gmail, I am now emailing much more deep transcripts in the emails, getting deeper on the texts, and forwarding videos that are of importance to you. So if you want to join and be watched over by the Guardian Agency, it's really only 1 penny for the first week. Just come on to gatext.me. All right, folks, I love you so much with full gratitude. Namaste. See you next week.